what it is. Come chop it up where we discuss shit. We gon' get it poppin', you know, time to keep it rockin'. Come step inside the room, where ain't no cap allowed. You can speak your true shit, let pipe up the crowd. Got some pressure on your check the way you need to be. You need some game, some advice, they come parlay with me. We gon' spin the block, yeah, we hit every topic. T gon' pipe you up, we fuck with everybody.
Meechie the boss in the building.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm so excited. This is the first episode of It Is What It Is with Tiny. Y'all know me. Y'all know that's my saying. It is what it is. It's either black, white. It ain't no gray area. You understand what I'm saying? So today, my first guest is gonna be Drew Park. I love Drew. I grew up with him. I done watched him grow into the man that he is. He is an awesome father. I just love watching you grow. It's so amazing. Like, then I got Meechie here.
Hey.
He the all-star. All-star in the building. Okay, so I want to, you know what I'm saying, start off. Before I throw in the topic for today, I'm going ahead and start off and ask you a couple of questions, Drew. You know what I'm saying? I want folks to get to know who you are.
Let's do it.
Tell them where you from, bro.
I'm from Riverdale, Georgia.
Great city area.
County,
Yes,
South County,
sir.
You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so Drew Park is an artist. He got some great music out. I remember when you first came back home, you know what I'm saying? You came out with that, what the fuck with it? I get money all the time now. That's that gangster shit. So what be your motive behind your music? Like, what be your inspiration for real?
My inspiration, really like my life. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I'm saying, get to thinking about the spot and I just, you know what I'm saying, just go. Really, I just be. Really, I don't really, you know what I'm saying, know where it came from, but really I do. You feel me? Growing up, everybody used to be rapping, you feel me? Like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you had Meechie, you know what I'm saying, the Mafia, you know what I'm saying? They had a fool all around the rap shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just sing like, oh, boy, nigga get up through there, you feel me? Then, bro, you ain't gonna cap like, that was one of my first real inspirations. I ain't even gonna lie.
What should have been through. So do you like omit certain things in your music?
Hell
nah.
Like, I be saying,
because I'm just saying
I ain't
that's
gonna
some
flip
people
like,
do. You
yo,
get what I'm saying? They
I ain't
embellish a
even
little
that.
bit.
It just, I ain't even
Or
gonna say
they
that.
tone it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to, cause you know what I'm saying. You tell a nigga you gonna say, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with you.
It's just how you word.
Yeah, for sure.
How you say that shit? Cause everybody listening. Most people ain't smart like that.
Yeah.
That was going on. So what you do on your day to day, like?
Shit, on my day to day, I just try to stay, you know, productive and positive. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just, you feel me? I rap every day. Like,
Every day.
I'm in the studio every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, just working on my crowd. You feel me? And then,
I follow you on Instagram. You take some time off. You a family man.
I know it. You know what I'm saying? It be shit like that I be having to, you know what I'm saying, snap out of. Be like, bro, if I do this, bro, I gotta really rap, bro. I can't just be, you feel me? Like, I hear that too much, bro. Like, that's the only thing I be really tripping on. I be like, bro, I gotta goddamn go. You know what I'm saying? But you know, life real, so but it's like, that's the thing about it. Like, if you want to do something, you gonna do it. You feel me? Like,
you figure
so
a way to balance it.
Yeah. So
personal
like, bro,
life, business, love life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause some nigga, I was looking at some shit today, bro. That nigga Future, like, bro, he been in the studio the last 10 years of his life, and I'm just like, bro, that's like Kobe. You feel me? Being in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Not, you feel me? Like, you gonna get it, bro. If you,
hard work.
You know what I'm saying? Going hard at what you want, but you gonna get that shit. So I gotta just go hard, Charlie.
You believe in taking losses?
But I believe in it, but I done took losses. Like, yeah, I done took real losses. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that was how you feel me. I don't really be stunning shit like that, cause I know how done every part of
it's
like.
coming back.
Huh?
It's coming back.
Yeah, that shit gonna come back, shout cause I'm a good nigga. You feel me? Like, I do the right thing.
Not just that, bro. You put in the work.
Yeah. That's part of doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You put in that work.
I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That what nigga be lacking at, bro. Like, nigga be thinking that you ain't gotta put in the work. Like, bro, you gotta put in all the work. Like, you gotta handle that business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta handle that business, bro. Cause you wait on another nigga to handle that business, bro. Your ass gonna just be Wayne. You feel me?
Yeah. waiting on somebody else to feed you, basically. You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying?
I don't even know what that is. Like, no cap. You
A
feel
way
me?
to lose.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Straight up, a way to lose. Period. You ain't got no drive about yourself. You not going. You ain't going. Even if it's off the back of somebody else, some of your work still got to be put in. You ain't putting in nothing, you still gonna lose because whoever back you on, they gonna throw your ass off anyway. Feel you on that shit. So, Meechie,
What's going
I
on?
need you to tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm from the Dale. You know what I'm saying? I originated from Chicago. I moved down.
I love if like I tell everybody like I gotta hurry up and be rich so I can get me a private jet and just go to Chicago for the food. That's it.
The food
If
is
I ain't going up, let me tell you, the wind up there in Chicago turn you into its bitch. I done been to jail and everything. I ain't never been nobody's bitch. The wind in Chicago make you somebody bitch, my dog.
Nah, for sure. So, yeah, I'm from the Dale. You know what I mean? How I kind of got into the music. I had went to the feds, and then when I came home, a few of my homies was kind of turned up doing production, you know, making beats, and then, you know, they were kind of lit on that shit with the whole 808 Mafia movement. And, you know, I kind of really just went on the road with them, and then I went on the road with Thug, and I kind of figured out what I wanted to do music-wise, you know what I'm saying? And then just being an entourage, hanging around, I was like, you know, I want to be productive doing this. And then I was just looking at different shit, and I was like, man, I think I can be a manager. So that's how that whole role came into play, honestly. And I came a manager, a kid named MP808. He's from out of Riverdale. He make beats, and he was locked in with Southside and TM and them, and he was looking for management. And he just hit me one day out the blue like, hey, bro, I want you to manage me, man. You be around everybody. And I was like,
That sound familiar, Nina, but whatever, keep going.
you know how you just like, you like, all right. You know what I mean? I had hit my homie Smiley, and I was like, bro, this kid want me to manage him. I feel like I can get him placement, but I don't really know how to be a manager. You know, it's a difference.
I don't know about podcasts, but okay, I can help set you up or whatever. Keep going.
So, you know, I was just like, all right, I'm going to take him up on it. And then, you know, I just started learning the business, educating myself on the do's and don'ts, you know, getting around people who really know what's going on to, you know, give me a different perspective of how to go about it. And then I started with him. And then I had grabbed a little kid out of Shady Park, Meechie. And I took him and got him signed to Interscope and stuff like that. And I got a new kid named Ken Carson. He's going crazy. He's like the next world superstar right now. So that's pretty much.
I'm trying to hold myself from saying big dog. Okay.
Nah, I'm just saying, you know, that's
Big
just like,
dog. We sitting in front of a big dog. Okay.
I have emotion.
I'm talking about, hey.
you know, it's been a rough little 3-4 years though. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like just putting in the work, grinding, staying motivated, cause it's easy to get discouraged. You know what I mean? That's pretty much with anything in life. When you trying to do something and you so far off from the goal, and you trying to get there, and then you be having roadblocks, and you be like, man, it's hard to stay motivated with personal
Like if you do
life.
not move.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I'm
yeah,
just because
for
you know
real.
sometimes when we trying to accomplish certain stuff, you can get caught up in like what you got going on personally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Relationship, being a parent. You know what I'm saying? A friend. You know what I mean? Trying to generate money to, you know, take care of yourself, your livelihood, and do what you have a passion for. So you know what I mean? I guess I just stayed grounded, and I just knew what I wanted to do. So I just keep going hard. You know what I mean? No matter how hard the road get, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? That's just a summary of what I
Who
done
you
done
be.
and
Tell
who
them
I
who
am,
you
know
be.
what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I be the biggest dog. Okay. That's what's going on, man. I'm so happy I got y'all here. Y'all really got some like motion going on. Like,
Well,
I don't even know you, and I'm proud of you. Like,
Hey,
okay.
I appreciate you having me. You know,
You know what I'm
this
saying?
like one of my first interview podcasts ever, because you know I kind of like, you know, I like the behind the scene. I don't really like, you know, being on the scene.
No,
like that,
you got to
know
tell
what I
folks
mean?
it is what it is.
So, you know what I mean? I appreciate
Like,
you having me. You know, I
yes.
usually just like to handle the business, get the job done, and go home. You
Well,
know what I mean?
I appreciate y'all. So look, I'm about to get into this topic. So the topic is gonna be player. Who's more player? The male or the female? See, at first it was gonna be about big homies, what specifies as a big homie.
I feel
but
like-
then I was like, shit, women can be the big homie too.
For sure, I definitely
For
think
sure,
it's
most
some
definitely.
super player women out here. I feel like it's some super player man out here. I really just feel like,
What
from
make
my
you player?
perspective, what make you player is just like, to me, it's just like being cool and level headed at all times. You know what I'm saying? Not letting things get you out of character and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's like pretty much my definition of it. Like, what you think your definition is, Drew?
Shit, yeah, that's the same. My definition pretty much the same too, and you know what I'm saying, and just pretty much like just being original. You feel me? Like yourself, like
Right.
You feel me?
Being
Like
you.
just,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, a real nigga. You feel me? You ain't gotta be no gangster. You ain't gotta be no pimp. You ain't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, like Meechie was saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like more like all the way down to earth. You know what I'm saying?
But what breeds a player?
What breeds a player?
What breeds a player?
I think it's a mentality. You know what I'm saying? Some people have it and some people don't. Like, I don't think it's
So a
just,
player can't be bred?
In the midst of
you
gotta have some. I ain't gonna flat. You gotta have some solid upbringing, shouting, and you gotta been through some shit. Like
You gotta have experienced life.
right. And I just
You gotta have had experienced life, and you've had to have some kind of stability,
And
like
put
some
to the
structure
that's what I mean.
to,
like
to help you through that thinking when you get there later on. Because, you know, when I think about me, I was the most hard-headed motherfucker you could have ever met. Swear to God, you tell me not to bend down, I'm going to get down on both knees. Just to show you I'm running shit. For
sure.
real, bro, for real. But I was taught not to bend down. I was taught to stand up. But since I chose to do this, I understand why. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? So that made me, that was part of my solid upbringing. Like, my daddy always told me it is what it is. Either you did it or you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Either you put forth the effort or you didn't. And it's like, when you come up with such headstrong people, and they people being such headstrong, and then you get into life, and you know, when you're young, I always said from 16 to 25, that's when you a young adult. You really ain't grown until you hit the last couple months of 25 going into 26, because basically you're tired of that bullshit, right? Then when you really come up into your player ways, how I see it, that start making you a boss. That start making you who you is, because you done learned shit. You done made your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You done
Nah,
learned
for
from
sure.
other people. So that's why I'm asking, do you feel like a player can be bred? Because it's
I feel
also like
like
what Drew said. It's
you
like
can
who you surround
breed
yourself with, who you
anything.
cut out your circle, who you
I
keep
feel
in your
like
circle.
you can breed anything, but I still feel like it's just me
You
personally
can't-
saying
you
I
can't
just
breed
feel like it's a
anything.
mentality
You
because
can't.
it'd be like
Full-blooded pit bull is still a full-blooded pit bull. You breed it with a goddamn Rottweiler, it's not the same.
right. So it's just like with that being said, it'd be like
It's two things mixed. It's this breed of
like
pit
how
bull
you
and this
said
breed
you
of
were
pit bull
raised
put
up.
together
Like
to make
I
an
was
atomic
raised
pit
up on
bull.
tough love. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, so you know, my whole life I was taught like, bro, you make a bed, lie in that motherfucker. Excuse my language, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't cry about nothing. You can't complain. You know what I'm saying? You just got to go through it.
Yeah.
And I feel like just from birth being showed that type of way, it just made me into who I am, where I feel like make me play it, because it just be like, I ain't tripping about nothing.
And in
'cause
that time, you'll be bred to be that player.
for sure, you know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
yeah.
In that time,
and
that's what made you you. Because we been this person our whole life. It's just certain people or
Help
certain
solidify
things.
it.
No, certain things just kind of knock you off your path a little bit. You been that. You get what I'm saying? It's just, so then it took something to push you to make you back to where you was. But you was already a full-blooded pit, my dog.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
You was already a full-blooded pit. It's just something steers you away from what you had going on.
We real pits on the south. You
Trying
know, by
to
the
tell
way.
you, players can't be bred. It's just thorough with it though. Straight up.
Then every pit bull like a player on the side, like if nigga on that, cause nigga don't look at that shit like he cool, like
Yeah.
Right, you just being you. You know what I'm saying? It's
That's
like,
who you are from the gate.
Right.
That's who you are from the gate. You can't switch up exactly who you are. You can switch up certain how you handle it. You can switch up how you do it, but you still gonna be you.
And you gotta understand,
Like-
like, bro, to be players, how like you got to understand, like,
What you
on
gotta
both-
lose.
on both sides.
Yeah, you
like,
can't be a biased
feel
person.
me?
You have to be
You
so
know what I'm saying?
like
Right
See,
is
that's why
right, wrong is
that's why my
wrong.
guests on my show are men, because I do another podcast. I co-host Debate Bay on the Stereo app with the dark skinned doll. And one of the compliments that I get from most men is just like, bro, like you are so unbiased. Like you recognize stuff from the time it started to the time it ended and how it got there. And you, even if you don't agree, you still understand because you done been through so much. You get my mama was a pastor, my daddy was in prison. Like, bro, I'm recipe for goddamn Greenleaf around them motherfuckers. So I done danced, I done sold shit, bro, like for real, I'm recipe for a fuck up. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it's unfair to be so biased when everybody ends up in a predicament from different cases. Some people just couldn't help it. They had to get out there and do it. For real. You get what I'm saying? Some people chose to. Was set up to go right and still chose to go left. And then still had to revert, you know what I'm saying? Revert back. But for you to be player, you can't be a biased person. Like you have to be able to see stuff from every avenue so you can catch the bullshit because you done been there.
Right, you gotta look at things from every angle.
Every
You know what I'm
single
saying?
angle.
That's how I live my life. Like you gotta be able to like look at you and be like, all right, what is her reason or why she feel like this or why she doing this?
What
you know what I'm
causes you to
saying?
feel
Right,
like
you
that?
know what I'm saying?
You get what I'm saying? Like they go for anything. Like I done
Anything in
had
life.
folks at jobs fuck me over, and it was all because period. They just wanted the position I was in.
For sure.
Plain and simple, but you ain't do the work to get where I'm at. That's why I don't understand hating. It's as simple as that. We wake up every day. If I could look at you, that means you woke up all the days I woke up. Shout out all them days I woke up. You woke up too,
Got the
bro.
same 24.
We had the same 24. The only thing was I got tired faster than you did. What I did, I pulled up the Drew house so fast. I pulled up the Drew. I said, bro, in a minute, I'm about to go be a drug dealer. I'm so tired of this shit, bro. I'm so tired of this bullshit. I said, I'm so tired. He was like, bro, you just got to do that shit. I said, okay. Less than 4 days later, I had all this right here set up. Oh, he said go do that shit. Just fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just be the simple shit that you say. It's just a one-word sentence. You just got to go do that shit. That's it.
Right, you can find motivation in all different angles.
Yeah.
and ways,
Different
you know?
inner
Like
work.
but the way he said it, you know what I'm saying? When you had conversation, he just so, you know what I'm saying, chill with it. He was just gotta go do that shit. Like, okay, cool. I'm just finna go do this shit. I'm just put my whole goddamn kneecap in it, bitch. Just swirl it around and see what it gonna do for real, man. But yeah, I really do. I did want to understand what makes a player. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
What your definition of a player could be. What makes people player? Do you surround yourself with nothing but players?
I feel like that's a yes and a no question. You know what I'm saying? Because the field that
How you
we
weed them
in,
out?
See, really,
it ain't no really weaving them out. Like in my nature, like how I look at things, like, bro, I accept people for who they is.
I
And
pay
then it's
attention.
just like, you know what I'm saying?
I pay attention. I
I
understand.
learn how to deal with you if I want to deal with you.
If.
You see what I'm saying? It's
If.
the if. Like, so it's like, in certain regards, especially with the music industry, you definitely gonna run across a lot of suckers that you really don't want to have to deal with. But
Yeah.
it's just like sometimes things be good for business, so you gotta just know what you dealing with and how to deal with it, and just get yourself out of there.
From a business aspect.
Right, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's why I say it's you know what I mean, here and there. It's like you gonna deal with suckers. I think suckers just come with life. It's just like you gonna deal with haters. You gonna deal with bitter people, miserable people. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know how to deal with them, and don't let it alter your day or how you feel or nothing. And
Right.
understand why you dealing with them and the purpose of you dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I know what we got going on, like I'm only locked in what we got going on. Once that's over with, I leave all the extra stuff out of it. The
Right.
emotions, how I feel about you, all that. You know what I'm saying? Cause it really don't matter at the end of the day.
oh, we in the business.
Right.
I feel like when people get too caught up in their feelings and emotion, that would make you not player. Especially if you out here trying to handle business and get stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like at the end of the day, like if you don't like Georgia Power and you mad at them, what you still not gonna pay your light bill and be light with no lights on? You know what I'm saying? So you still
churning in the house, the food messed up.
Right.
In the refrigerator.
So just because you have people that you know what I mean looking for you to to keep the lights on in the house, you're going to pay it even though you mad at Georgia Power. You're just going to try to find a way to get an understanding with them so you can get better service. You know what I'm saying? Because that's an essential need in your life. So I feel like if people attack other people like how they do with stuff that you really can't live out without, you'll stop being so, you know what I'm saying? You can be player more. You know what I'm saying? Like if I approach you how I'm going to approach business when I'm dealing with Walmart or Geico, my insurance company, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It helps kind of eliminate a lot of extra stuff.
Yeah, okay. Folk don't be like, man, that's just part of being business minded, y'all. Because most folks who run good business, they be on some when you talk about player, you ain't even got to talk about. You ain't even got to be mentioning females and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stuff. Cause like that's what I be telling like my girl. You know what I'm saying? I be like, "Child, I'm just, you feel me?" Like, people like, boy, do for you. I be like, man, I'm just a player, bro. Like, I ain't on no bullshit. I'm kicking my, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my lane. I ain't disrespecting nobody, you feel me? Like, but I'm standing on business. You know what I'm saying? I do good business. Like, if you ain't doing good business, bro, you ain't no player. Like, it's no way possible. You feel me? Because, like, how? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
for sure. I agree with
But
you.
I got a saying, because, people come up and they get big-headed. And, one of my things I always said is even the CEO of Walmart got to answer to his guests.
Yo.
Period. If we don't like it, we ain't buying it.
I feel like everybody got to answer to somebody, to be honest. It don't matter who you is.
Even Sam Walton had to answer to us. We were the buyers.
You feel me? Like, how you gonna be doing good business and you ain't even keeping shit player with you know what I'm saying? With folks you doing business with, but like that's gonna run them business away. Like you gotta be straight, business minded. You gotta keep your emotions out that business because that's gonna fuck it. That's some more other shit. Mm-hmm. You feel me? It don't even be business no more. Once your feelings involved and you get to bringing up other shit besides what's going on at that moment, like that's not player. You feel me? Like
right. And another thing I feel like not player, it's just like with what you saying. It's just like with business. It's just like when how you say like a player got to be able to look at things from all aspects, all like narratives and stuff like that. Right. So it just be like, you know what I'm saying? What make people not play sometimes like assumptions, you know what I'm saying? And steady figuring out the real details of how some, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we can all get caught up with assuming stuff. I think I done got caught up before in my life.
I'm a woman.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? You just might be like,
that's my answer to that. I'm a woman.
But being a player is recognizing you done did it.
Yeah.
Like, that shit ain't it.
Like, because I done been home or just been waiting on something and I assume something and then I be, you think crazy in your head for the split second and then you say, you know what? Let me just text and see what's really going on or wait. You know what I'm saying? To figure out if it's what I'm assuming or it can be a whole nother thing. You know what I mean? And then taking like, the number one thing with anything, especially being a player, like you definitely got to take your hormones and your emotions out of it. Like you can't wake up because you was feeling sick or your head hurt or your boyfriend or your mama or your kids said something to you that threw your whole day out. So when you come outside, you know what I'm saying, you walking around with your shoulder,
you mad at
you
the
know
world.
what I'm saying, you just extra snappy and
Hulk
stuff.
smash.
That's the player taking it, hit you feel me?
Because you gotta catch yourself.
You gotta catch it before it fuck up everything.
Right.
Like if you respond, like I still do it a little bit. My temper is like off the for real. Like I used to be the most abrasive person ever. Meaner than everybody. You say something wrong, I'm straight. I don't even want to talk no more. Let's hit. It's just is.
I feel like I was like that at one point in my life.
Even and then like it
was. But I had to be going up.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I was like that my life.
I was mean.
To be honest, I felt like this just recognizing what you got, what you dealing with. I feel
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean, the type of person I am, I ain't no follower, and I really be on my own stuff. So it was just like when I be getting too aggressive or being a certain type of way with people, I used to feel like they trying to box me out anyway, just because I don't want to be on the same synchronized thing that everybody else on. So when I had extra attitudes or certain stuff, they just get them more reason to just, you know what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to
Get
just
your ass.
to
When
eliminate
folks
it all.
know shit about you like that, they just poke the bell.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Just because it's fun, because you just be, because to everybody else, you just spazzing out for no reason. They don't understand it. No, I'm mad. It's off of principle. It's off of this. It's off of that. They don't give a fuck about none of that, because really the situation really ain't that big. You just ain't calm down enough to sit there and see it ain't that big. So what they do, they just steady poke.
And I
poke.
feel like
They be the
most
worst.
people,
They be. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
I feel like most people, real talk, like prey on people weakness, or if you ain't no realistic, if you ain't no follower, they gonna try to make it hard for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wants somebody that they can control in a sense. So it's like how the whole world be made up. Like people really be moving off what they feel like they can control. Like if I feel like I can control Drewsy, like if I do certain stuff, he always gonna do X, Y, Z, then I be cool with it. But if I feel like I can't make decisions for him, then I might not want to help him reach his maximum potential. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
Like,
how
it
a lot of
folks like
people.
Because
that,
it keeps
for
you
real.
stagnant. It keeps you in the same place without the whole you using the own brain that you was born by yourself with one brain.
Yeah, see, I ain't gonna lie, man. I had to realize that folks really like so that not even really, it ain't even like they praying on you, but it like they know what button to push to get a certain really female, like, you know what I'm saying? I had to go through that like with female, like, and realize, like, you know what I'm saying?
Humans.
Really, you know what I'm saying? Like these two over here.
Humans do it.
Like these two over here,
Humans.
where you had to tell me, like, bro, them folks doing that, bro, because they know you gonna
Yeah.
do this crazy. You feel
Yeah.
me? And I had to sit there and realize, like, once I start reacting, bro, like, it stopped. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
because folks will really get to thinking like they know you. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta show them for like
Only
man,
at this area of potential, not nothing that surpasses that. They want to keep you there because that's what they see. They don't see whatever else you had before they even came into your dome, my dog. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how I be looking at shit. That's why I always say, like, I whatever kind of beast finna come out of me after this shit, I'm gonna be mad as hell with myself, bro, because I should have been hungry like this. Like, I should have been doing it. You get what I'm saying? Because
Nah, for sure.
if I'm doing it now, bro, this shit was already, I could
with
have
them.
been did it.
Yeah, we do.
I could.
You can't get to your destination if you never take a step.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
And
I
get
could
what?
have been
You
did
can't
it.
get to your destination before. You know what I'm saying? Your time, like,
Right.
it ain't even that.
Yeah,
shawty. It
it's,
just
and
be,
then that's
you
another
feel
thing
me?
too.
Everything
Rushing,
just
trying to
ring, you
trying to
feel
push
me?
shit to go in the direction you need to go versus.
This my
where-
example. I get everybody, bro. Like when people look at doctors, lawyers, and all that, bro, them folks don't start making money realistic
down.
until they 29, 30 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Like from the time they graduate from high school at
Some-
18,
some more years.
they in school
They
all
in
the way
school for
until
about
they
10
like
years.
10 years. So you
Yeah.
gotta think about like
medical school.
if you
all
trying to
that.
do something, look at it like you going to school.
Yeah.
And that'll eliminate, kind of help you from getting discouraged. If you look at it like this,
fine.
like
Not
I'm in
that
I'm in
hard.
training right. You know, I look
I
at
know,
stuff
you
like
thought
I'm
about it.
learning.
in training.
Yeah,
you
I
know what I'm
wanna
saying? I'm
learn.
in college right now. So guess
Yeah.
what? I'm moving at my pace. When I graduate, I'm gonna have
Yeah.
Everything,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, you know, if you kind of look at things like that, it'll help sometimes too. Like, I
that's
get what,
hard.
when I do my first show, you know what I'm saying? This like freshman year in college.
Let me tell you
Each year
something.
gonna get better if you
When
keep
I
going.
called Nina, she said, let me tell you something. She said, they say that in your first 2 years of your own business, you are going to fail. She said, and let me tell you something else. If you believe that shit, I don't even want to talk to you no more. If you believe that shit, I don't even want to talk to you no more. Because that means you doubting yourself already. I done lost. I done took losses. I done did a lot of shit. She said, but the amount that I've won has overcome the losses. If that wasn't the best motivational speech I have ever heard in my life, bro, because it summed it all up, bro. This shit hard. Bro, you gonna lose, you gonna win, but if you gonna feel like you gonna keep losing,
Winning
it ain't
is
no
hard.
need.
You know what I'm saying?
Extra hard.
So at the end of the
got
day,
to know
it's
you
just
gonna
like
win.
Yeah.
the fruits of the labor of people winning is being successful. So I just look at it like, you know what I'm saying? All the people who are successful was just the one that were putting in extra hours at work
Exactly,
when
man.
everybody else was taking time off. When
Yeah.
he was hitting the club, she was hitting the club partying. Hey, I'm over here sitting in the studio. Yeah, I'm bored and miserable, but I know, well, if I keep doing it gonna pay off. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Around
Exactly,
this time.
so.
You know what I'm saying? So it
Yeah.
just be like, that's the only thing that separate, I feel like, the rich from the poor. Yeah, it be a lot of people who be put a blessed in position,
Them
but
folks
if
some
they
workers,
don't
boy.
really keep working their ass off, they gonna lose it. You
Yeah.
know how many parents that pass down their companies to their kids,
And
and,
they don't
then
know
in the
what to do
first
with
5
it.
years they sell it or they get rid of it.
They don't know what to do.
Right.
They
And-
want-
And
Yeah.
they don't even got that type drive in them.
right.
Yeah.
They
Know what I'm
parent
saying?
You gotta
had the
teach 'em how to
vision.
work.
Like that boy Elon Musk just made a post, like, what he said. That nigga said, "But I work 16 hours a day, 7 days a week." So he got to calculate shit like, but then he work all day, still every day. He like, boy, I've been doing this shit. They me alone. These folks still somebody. I'm lucky.
But you gotta think about it, it's a lifestyle. Everything
Yeah.
you do,
You feel me?
incorporated in your
Somebody
lifestyle.
folks still
If you're a
somehow
rapper, your goal is to make your whole life cater to you rapping.
Right. It's just like literally you're your own walking billboard.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
You your own
Period.
walking force.
Yeah,
Like,
you it.
I was
You your
just telling my little-
advertisement. You your
Man,
coach.
listen, I'm
you
just- I
your
was just-
everything.
I
Like
was just on my little brother on a day, man. Like, young crew, I be on them for air. You feel me? Cause I mean, you tell them, nigga, like, bro, you gonna be as big as you wanna be, nigga, like,
yeah,
bro, if you wanna be a rich nigga, bro, I be saying, like, bro, the problem with most niggas, bro, is they can't even see themselves really rich.
And that
Like,
be the problem. You can't see yourself in that position.
know
When
what
you
I'm
can
saying?
see yourself in that position, believe that you
I
can
agree.
be that position.
And you could tell, bro, I sure, like, being around nigga, you could tell if a nigga think he could really get rich or
can make it.
really trying to
Yeah.
get rich, bro. 'Cause
But
it's
they
like-
just
it's a
doing it
whole
just
different
to
type of
parlay.
lock in, like,
yeah.
niggas be really, it's like getting money is not even no it's they thinking about it, but it's like niggas doing it. It's like nigga ain't even gotta think about getting no money. It's just like niggas on shit like, bro, how my keep leveling up. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like,
The money gonna
You know
come.
what I'm saying? The money gonna come. Like, that's what niggas know. Like,
Yeah.
if you trying to get rich, if you feel like, oh, I'm trying to get rich, you know, like, oh, the money gonna come. Get what the next thing is. Oh, I gotta save the money. Or the next thing, oh, I gotta flip the money. I need another source of income. You feel me? Like, oh, I
Right.
need this much income. Or I gotta
Right.
stop. You feel me? I gotta save. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you can tell, bro, niggas who really want that bad, bro, cause 9 times out of 10 they gonna get it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
for sure.
Yeah.
they gonna come to a nigga who want it,
Yeah.
bro.
They never stop trying to work. They
Hell
mind
no,
always
man.
going. They fingers always moving. They always talking on the phone. They on the laptop
These
trying to
niggas
make some
niggas
movement.
working,
like,
man.
Word of
Hard
mouth.
workers.
They walking around. They trying to hang where they need to be at. Like they trying to handle business.
It get hard, and you
Yeah.
can get discouraged easy. So
Yeah.
it just be like, when you self-motivated, that's what's going to keep you going majority of the time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All that junk come within. Can't
Yeah.
nobody want it more than you want it for yourself.
Exactly.
Right.
If you want to be successful more than you live, every day you're going to do something to try to get you there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, somebody gave me an example. Like, think about something that you always wanted in life, like better than life. You always got it, right?
Right.
Same thing with anything else. You know what I'm saying? From
Exactly.
being a kid, like, I always wanted to sport in basketball. I cut grass. So I was able to pay $30 for a sport in basketball. You want something bad enough, you gonna get it. Like, just
Right.
like you want your boyfriend, or I want my girlfriend. Like,
Yeah.
when you really want some, you gonna do
You
what you gotta do
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no shame in your game or nothing. Think about it. When you love somebody, you don't give a
Yeah.
damn if the whole
You just
world
love
laughing because you crying in front of them,
That's your
expressing
soul, your
yourself.
whole
You
everything,
get what I'm
especially when
saying?
you in love.
Man, you get the
Definitely.
Niggas learn that. I only think niggas be knowing that they learned that as a baby. Like, you
Love.
feel me?
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about like, oh,
When
for
you
sure,
want it.
that too. But I'm talking about
Communication.
like, yo,
How
when
to
you
communicate.
want to get something, how but if
Yeah,
you really
you
want
figure
something,
it
you
out.
gonna go get it.
Yeah.
Like just how
Them
them
kids
babies
climb up
you know
on
what I'm
top of
saying?
stuff,
You feel me?
hang
Like,
off of
or,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? Like when you, like you said, when you young, boy,
Yeah.
that shit start small. Like it level to this shit when you young. You
But
showing
just
like,
think about
I
when you
wanna
want
ball.
some candy so bad, but
You
you
gonna
gonna
get the
beg your
candy.
mama
You feel
until
me?
till they break in.
Are you finna
Yeah.
go steal the shit out of that candy? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Either way it
One or
go,
two.
it's getting got. You better
But
believe
get
I'm
what?
getting what I want.
But get what though,
Every
niggas?
time.
But get what, bro? Niggas' dreams stop
Yeah.
after that basketball.
Facts.
Like,
And the ones who make it to the
know
NBA
what I'm
keep
saying?
going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They live basketball. They make their whole life cater around basketball. Get what? If I'm broke, get what they out there doing? Bro, I'm hustling for shots. Let's bet $1 on shots.
No,
And get what? I've been training all week. I know I'm gonna beat you out of $200 on these shots. But I'm saying, you see how a person making their
Yeah.
life around basketball.
Yeah.
Your whole life, your hustle, everything caters to basketball. So with me, my whole life hustle catered to the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I know it, you just start hustling anything. You want a verse with Thug. Then my partner, get what? He want 100,000, put 120 on it. I'm gonna make me a dub. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta just think, cause there's so many people who just sitting around and be like, "Boy, I'm with Trav every day, and this $100 million person, and don't know how to generate no money for being cool with him."
Right.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying?
You just there to say you will.
But when you think about a lot
you're
of
not
people,
there to learn anything.
right? When you think about a lot of entourage, some people be cool with. Get what? They be like, I get to hit all the groupies. Everybody know who I am on Instagram.
And
I'm
that
getting
be
5,
enough.
10 likes.
And that be
I got all
enough.
the design.
And that be enough.
Right. And then you got some people who just be like, bro, I can see myself living his life. Not like on no hang jump, but like I can be one of him if I go hard, and then you start hitting at a different angle.
It's the willingness to learn.
You know, I be saying a lot of people be asking like why Southside so good. I be like, people don't even know, like, bro, like when we in hotels and just out of town, like a nigga got their laptop with speakers and cooking us so he wake up out the bed. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's just a way of life. You know what I'm saying? Every day of my life, I'm gonna make beats, even if I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that type of dedication, it be hard to get people to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hard.
So I got one more question. Cause we done talked about players and all of that. What makes a person an OG?
You want to go or you want me to go first? To me, I feel like what make a person a OG is just, you know what I'm saying, somebody who can definitely stand on their own 2 feet, you know what I'm saying, have direction, you know what I mean, discipline, you know what I mean, a vision for the people that you're trying to guide, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like, you know what I mean, what I think, you know what I mean, like, because it just be like, bro, you can be an OG at 16 if you moving like one, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? If you steering everybody in a certain direction and then you making stuff happen, and like you the backbone, like basically an OG is the backbone of a whole situation, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that everybody kind of depend on in different areas, like for advice, you know what I'm saying? Direction, it might be finances, all different type of things, you know what I'm saying? You like your mom could be your OG because you call her and be like, you get reassurance for her and directions on doing certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's my definition.
Shit. OG, man. OG really like, you feel me? Like what Meechie said too, where, you know, like an example, you feel me? Like somebody who, you know what I'm saying, who could give guidance, like real guidance, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna put no cap on it, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, OG is somebody who gonna have it on, went through it, you feel me? So it's like, it's more valid, you get what I'm saying? Type
That's
shit,
one
like,
of my things. It's the wisdom.
you know what I'm saying? For sure,
To
like,
me,
if an OG ain't got no
That's
wisdom, like
what
you
make
said,
an OG.
a nigga
It's
could be
just
16.
the all around wisdom.
But if he got wisdom, if y'all got their head on right, get what? Age, let's take that age off you, shout you feel me? Like, bro, you feel me?
I don't think an
Like
OG
shit.
is just about age. It's just
Yeah,
wisdom.
Cause
Period.
it be niggas in the hood, bro. Nigga be talking about OG, man. I'm telling you, bro. Some young nigga like, bro, you not no OG nigga. Like, you ain't got nothing good to tell a nigga. All you want to do is tell a nigga, oh, yeah, nigga, I nigga around. Same, you know what I'm saying? Be the same
want to
niggas
talk
right
shit out
now.
the side
Like,
of your neck to me because
get
you done
what?
been around.
man,
You
nah,
definitely
man.
But clearly you don't have no wisdom.
Right, you gotta have wisdom.
You have to,
You have
like,
to have vision. bro, you got to be able to, you know what I'm saying? You got to be an all-around grounded person to me, you know what I'm saying?
And
But
you said
can-
another thing that's one of my main definitions too, making sure that you're guiding the people below you. Your
Yeah,
young bulls,
you got to have- know
they
how
need to
have
be
guidance,
going
bro.
right. Cause I done
Cause
seen
you
a lot
crashing,
of
that what nigga be
bullshit.
doing, bro. Nigga be crashing they folks out and be swinging.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't gonna crash me young niggas out. But as soon as the nigga shouldn't be, cause I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like man, I don't even believe in all that. Hey, bro, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga be having smoke, just straight calling young nigga. Like, man, that shit be lying, bro. Like, nigga, if you in a certain position, you know what I'm saying, the way you could,
You can
you
handle
know,
the business
you know what
so
I'm
it ain't
saying?
gotta get to those.
Yeah,
heights.
but like you can't tell, bro. You gotta learn how to diffuse shit, bro, and keep your niggas out, your
Keep
niggas out here,
level-headed.
bro. You feel
Yeah.
me? Cause, bro, that shit ain't it, man. You feel me? Just
Cause see, when you got them young bulls,
that shit ain't it. Just
you
thinking
basically
just
watching
'cause-
them grow into adulthood. You get what I'm saying? It's
Hell
almost
yeah.
like you giving
raising-
birth to you're
it done like
raising
you raising
children.
these nigga, bro. You
Yeah,
feel
you're
me?
raising them. Even though they got
Dead
their own mama,
serious.
in a sense, they come to you for a specific type of guidance. You get what I'm saying?
Bruh,
And you need to
I
guide
done been
them in
raised
them.
by niggas, bro. Like,
Yeah.
bro, you feel me? Dino, this my, you feel me? I look at it, bro, like, but they my OG Trill, like, but they my OG.
Right.
You feel me? Like, the
Right.
Dino my big bro, but Trill like OG. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, yeah, the nigga raised me. You feel me? You gotta think, bro. Like, OG, you gonna be locked in with for since you 10.
Yeah.
To, but you feel me? Like,
They
but I
watched
can't
you
even
grow.
remember. You feel me? When I met Dino, like I was that young. You
They
feel me?
watched
Like,
you grow.
Still,
Mine-
little bro. I'm
Mine don't
grown
watch
as hell.
me
You feel me?
go
29.
through. Mine don't watch me get married, get divorced, have my first child,
They
cremate
ain't
my
gonna tell
first
you
kid.
nothing wrong, you feel me?
They don't watch how my mind switch up, how I could spaz out and come back to.
See-
They done been able to tell me about myself in the sense that I could only listen to them because I trust they not gonna guide me nowhere else other than where I need
Yeah.
to guide it
I
to.
ain't
You
never
gotta have
felt
somebody you can trust sometimes, cause
You need
can't
that.
trust yourself
You
every
need that.
situation.
You need that.
You feel me? Like,
And that's what makes somebody an OG, somebody that can just come, hey, hold on.
yeah, like you
Come
chill.
into my paw real quick. Let me holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Roll up.
See,
Let's
I ain't
talk
gonna
about
lie.
this.
I feel like I always wish I had that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? To be honest, like I don't feel like I never had no OG. Like
Right.
not on no like not nobody my peers because it's just like all my peers introduced me to crashing out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real talk.
And you know, I had to have a
Real.
talk with somebody about, you know, things like that. And I had to tell them, listen, everybody I was hanging around with in that era, you won't even see me with them, dog. Like when I was doing the bullshit I was doing, bro, them bitches, them niggas that I was doing that bullshit with, you don't see them around me no more. The ones that were around me when I was doing the bullshit, these women, they're women. They ain't no young girls no more. You get what I'm saying? So they in a different direction. They've migrated. It's been to the point where some of us have left each other and some of us had to catch up. That's all you doing because ain't nobody stopping. And people that understand that you're not stopping, them the type of people that you keep around in your circle as well. That know, hey, you on the train too? My train done took off. Catch the next one. Try to connect your shit to mine. We can ride together. But I'm gone. You get what I'm saying? But I still fuck with you. I'll let you later. But
sure.
yeah, you need me. I'm there. But I still got to keep it moving. Like, that's how I see shit, though.
And the only reason why I was just saying that because it's just like, bro, my growing up days was different than these growing up days. You know,
Yeah.
Dino can test. You know what I'm saying? It was more about shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Ain't nobody want no money.
Yeah.
Niggas didn't even care about
Nah,
getting no
there ain't
bag.
nobody trying to get on that.
And I'm be honest, bro. Like Dino and them, I'm be
Keep it
honest.
real, you know what I'm saying?
Dino, he started being a good example till he down there. So I done went to prison. You feel me? Then he started blah, bro.
But you get
You feel me? You know what I'm
tired.
saying?
You
But
you get tired. You done
Niecy
been
said,
through
bro,
it.
wasn't no nigga like that. Nigga wasn't getting no money, bro. Nigga
Yeah,
wasn't-
you go through it.
That shit wasn't cool. It wasn't like now, but you broke, you not cool.
You
like,
learn how to wager what's worth
ain't
the loss
nothing.
and what isn't.
But
back
see-
then you
What's
broke,
most
but you had to
important,
blend
what
in.
isn't. Am I willing to lose this and have to
You might
waste
be a
time doing
nigga
this
popping on the
or
block.
not?
Fuck hell.
And see, some
Like-
of me and my friends, our direction was just different. Like you know what I mean? With my brother behind me, Spike, like, you know, where we used to have conversation with each other about like, hey, bro, we can't do what they doing. Could get what, you know what I'm saying? They got a mama in them. They can come bond them out and put up money to get a lawyer and stuff.
If we in there, we
Like,
sin.
I'm just, you know what I mean?
We
like
sin.
when I went to the Fed, like I ain't had no support.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't had nobody coming to my court dates or write me letters. It ain't discouraged me. It just let me know, like, all right, bro,
And
you in
see,
a position.
like, real.
Ain't nobody
that's
gonna
something
say
that
you but
nobody
yourself.
can clearly
so it's just
understand.
like you can't move like how they move. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Nobody can understand how your mind changes when you behind the wall. Nobody can understand about the things that you learn about yourself when you're behind that wall. You can learn it on the street, but it's something about something making you sit the fuck down. And you know what I'm saying? Having your mind run all day, and who you thought was, they really wasn't, and you just have to. And then you in the situation that you're in, so all them feelings got to go ahead and go in your pocket. It teach you how to compose yourself. People don't understand the growth that a person could have from coming from behind the wall.
Sure. And I feel my growth.
And I feel
sure.
like shit like that is like to be, people underestimate. That's why I'll never understand how at one period, if you had a felony or something, or you done did a certain crime, you can't get a specific job, or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never understood that, because a lot of the men that I know, women as well, because I done asked, women as well, like when they come from behind that wall, it's just like they got more pressure on their back. Like they applying more pressure. You get what I'm saying? They letting off that steam.
Man.
These folk come with a different mindset on how to make it.
Yeah, if you get out talking about, I can't get no job, I can't.
Yeah.
Using that excuse.
You're using excuses.
Ass is sorry, man. You ain't nothing.
It's an excuse, and then it goes to the point when you behind the wall and you realize how much business you can get handled. And then when you get out, how much more you can handle because you already been handling business. That's another thing that I fuck with, because a lot of people don't understand that.
Nah, for sure.
See, my daddy made sure I was taken care of the whole time he did his bid. The whole time. You get what I'm saying? And then when my daddy got out,
I don't got
he
no,
came
no
out for, I'm
excuse.
talking about, he was doing super speed, like for real. Like my daddy was gone, he took off and he embedded it in all 6 of his kids. It's just so amazing how to, when you're confined and you're forced to think about yourself. You can't be worried about everybody else out there, because who gonna help you throw that Friday or that Wednesday? You get what I'm saying? You can't be too worried about who gonna answer the phone. Everybody else that's gonna answer the phone, all you need is your main 2 to 3 people to answer that phone to help you make some moves so you can get done what you can get done, if possible. If not, then you still on your own. So when you come out here, bro, you be a whole force to be reckoned with, bro. So I always I like to always speak up, like talk people that done been to prison, because people don't understand what kind of mental warfare that is.
Yeah,
That
for
shit
sure.
Definitely more different.
And how it forces you to
mental
change.
shit you can go through for. I mean, like.
It forces you.
I mean, yes, it be a lot of crazy shit going on, but like prison, bro, like that shit. But I ain't gonna lie, man, that shit opened up my eyes to like a whole different world. Like no cap, like that shit. When folk be like that shit, the underworld, bro, that shit most definitely like a whole underworld, bro. Like you gotta adapt. You feel me? You gotta learn how that shit gonna teach you how to learn how to adapt, bro. And you feel me? And realize shit, you know what I'm saying? And just
Structure.
And then it like certain shit you ain't got control of. You feel me?
Right.
Structure.
In real life, bro, like that shit crazy.
I feel like, bro,
Structure
prison
in the
just
brain.
let me know, like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I come from poverty, so it just let me know when I woke up, I'd never been mad at nobody in my life. So it just let me know, like, hey, bro, like the red and the blue pill, you know what I'm saying? These your options, and then it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I know my people's situation, you know what I'm saying? I know ain't nobody gonna say them or could do nothing for them. So, you know, it just made me wake up one day and just have a conscious decision, like, bro, do you want to be able to goddamn do something at a certain level and provide a certain life for your people, or you want to be on some young dumb shit and just throw it away? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So what was the moment that you realized that this is what you wanted to do with yourself? I told y'all mine. Well, I really didn't tell y'all. I told y'all what made me put the hole in it, but I'll start first. Dark-skinned dog said she wanted to do something. I told her, I said, look, I don't care if I'm Miss Juicy on the show. I want to do it because I like to talk. The first show went, boy, we had like 130-something odd subscribers. Next show hit again, bro. We was just going with it, bro.
Show.
Right. She started her own cosmetic line, and I continued to promote Debate Bay. And it got to the point where I promoted Debate Bay so much, I would start arguments in public at events, functions. I would make people have like friendly banter, and I'd be like, "Hey, so look, I know I started a conversation or whatever. What download the stereo app or whatever because I do a podcast called Debate Base, so y'all can listen to us because we do shit like that, and you can chime in, say some little shit. You get what I'm saying? And then one day she was just like, "Hey, I want to switch up a few things," and then in that moment I was like, "Ooh, mine!" Like how? Oh my God, I'm so heartbroken. You get what I'm saying? Like in the instant. I didn't realize that I had the strongest passion for what I had been doing this whole time. And in that moment, I was like, hell no. So she sat down, she talked to me, she was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. She was like, but Tiny, you like it that much? I feel like you should start your own podcast. I was like, all right.
Nah, for sure.
I'm going to do it. You get what I'm saying?
So she
I'm
probably
do it.
already get what she probably see it in you like,
Yeah.
Tanya do that shit. Like,
Yeah. I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. And then when I realized, I was like, man, I was coming up with names. And then I was just like, if you listen to me, I'm just so, the fuck you going to do? I'm going to say whatever I want to say. So it is what it is with me. So that was the moment, though, when I felt like that one dream could have been taken away from me.
Nah, for sure.
I just,
yeah.
I'm going to whip my own whip from now on. It's all right. I still join you. You know what I'm saying? We can still do this. But I want to whip my own whip. Period. What was yours?
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go last. What was your inspiration? What she's
yeah, my inspiration was to take it serious. It was like when I think my bad, Sean. I think it was I just had did my first bid. I just had did my first bid and got down. You know, I already been rapping this shit. You feel me? We had got down, did a whole little mixtape, Face of Riverdale. You feel? I mean,
got a hole in my lip.
The real Riverdale. You feel me? Had my goddamn bit, bro. Trip, me and Hank, you know, on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga was rapping, but like I ain't really just was on some boy putting my money into the shit and just really for real about the shit. You feel me? Like, I say got down on my way. Like I knew I just did a bid, but I kind of knew I was finna have to do some time again. You feel me? But it when I had got them did it, I had did a little song me and we had dropped the Cold Day. You know what I'm saying? Then Scrap from Trap Party, he hopped on it. You feel me? Like boy, yeah, him and Lil Hank got a little, you know what I'm saying? They fought with each other. He hopped on like yeah, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker hard. You know what I'm saying? Just out of the blue. Like shit. Then I had did another song called Crunch Time. Everybody was like, boy, that motherfucker hard. You feel me? Like, bro, you need to got them go with that. You feel me? And then I had got locked up again. And I had came home and they were like, boy, you need to rap. You feel me? Like, that one I was like, oh, yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, man, yeah, it's
so, yeah.
Like, that's what I want to do for real. You feel me? 'Cause I don't see myself doing
nothing else.
For sure.
Nothing else. This the passion.
What made me, I always wanted to be a part of music. But when I came home, I definitely knew I didn't want to be a rapper or a producer. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to deal with people too much, like on a friendly tip. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be an artist. So I knew that wasn't for me. And then when I went on tour with TM when he was DJing for Thug and just watching how everything was going, it kind of like dawned on me like, this what I can do. This what I'm good at, you know what I mean? Facilitating stuff, you know what I'm saying? Closing deals,
right?
You know what I mean? Making sure everybody good and stuff. I always felt like I was good at things like that, and that's when it really dawned on me, like, all right, I want to be a music.
It's just you were surrounded by it the whole
right.
time,
And then it was just like I like P and Coach K, like, you know what I'm saying? Seeing them on that tour, and then how they was moving with Lil Yachty and them, and Yachty was like kind of a new artist, but he was big. And then I was just looking at that, John. I was just like, bro, I can do that. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, I felt like I was a boss, and I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I can be on what they on, you know what I mean? So that's why I kind of got my motivation, what really solidified what I wanted to do, going on that High Tune tour.
That's what's up. Okay, so I'm coming to the end of my show, but I got a thing called Tiny Story Time. I do it on Debate Bay. So the thing is, my co-host usually throws out a word, and I come out with a story for the word.
Okay.
So I'm going to let y'all pick out the word, and I'm going to tell a story based off the word.
What
Any word. You throw out a word, I got to tell you a story off the word. Man, one time she threw out the word rain, and I had to tell her the story about how me and my dude went to the cabins and we were getting in the rain. That was the word. That was the word. For real, like, but it's tiny story time.
It can only be one word, though?
It could be a word, slang. I mean, usually it's one word, though. It got to be a word.
Can I say Riverdale High School?
Shit. Fuck you. All right. So what we... Ooh, wee. Let's talk some more. Hold on, wait.
You said it.
We gotta... Okay, wait. So, wait, hold on. Regarding what?
You just said.
Because a lot happened at Riverdale High School
That's
now.
I just said
Hold on.
That's why I was asking,
Let
can
me-
we...
Shit.
That's why
What I done did, though?
I just wanted to just put you back in high school, you feel me? Like
They hated me there.
06, 07, 08, shit like
They
that.
hated me there. Well, at least I felt like they hated me there.
You was just misunderstood or something.
Fuck them hoes. Straight up. Fuck them bitches. They hated me there. Like, literally, y'all. Okay, high school was like one of the worst experiences for me. Like, I swear to God. Because, listen, I ran track. I ran cross country. I did the drama club. Instead of being at lunch with the rest of the girls, I was either behind the track with Lil Hank smoking weed, or I was in a weight room lifting weights. No cap, bro. I was literally the skinniest little thing, but I was strong as fuck with a bad ass temper problem. You get what I'm saying? I didn't do nothing. Now, this is the thing though. What I realize now. Yeah, I definitely was slinging shit. No cap. And I wasn't in nothing everybody was throwing up. I was just tiny that fuck with everybody. For real, bro. And one of the things they hated me, and I didn't understand why until I got older. And Hank sent me a picture, bro. I don't know where the fuck he got that shit from. But he sent me a picture of, like, the last day of school. Had I known, my confidence was so bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't the cheerleaders or the Sharikas. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't the popular girl. And I couldn't understand why didn't nobody like me. I minded my own business, and I stayed in the weight room until I looked at that picture, bro. I did not realize how beautiful I was back then. Like, I didn't realize that how toned my body was. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't one of the girls that you was just going, you know what I'm saying, fuck off on. I was one of the bros, for real. And if I was, it was, nobody knew who I was dealing with because they wasn't in Riverdale, because them bitches hated me. I just knew better than to let them. That was another lesson, too, like, to keep folks out your business. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my biggest lesson in high school. Like, you want to be happy, keep them folks out your business, but motherfuckers is going to hate when they watching you and you don't even know what they looking at, bro. Yeah. It take a minute for you to realize why folk don't fuck with you. And I realized, hey, y'all.
Folk, don't even be knowing why they don't fuck with you. It just...
I just want y'all to know, I done had 5 kids and I still look like this. And y'all done had 2 and y'all done blew up. Yup. Casey, Tracy, QJ, Khalil, and Neil.
Okay, now.
just to say, so when I was in that weight room and y'all thought I was doing other stuff, it paid off.
Oh, you fat.
Whatever you thought I was doing, it paid off.
Nah, for sure.
Nah, for sure. But that's the conclusion to It Is What It Is with Tiny. I want to thank Meechie and Drew Pop for coming in and showing me some love. I'm so flattered. This was the best conversation ever. And I hope for y'all to come back again, for real. Come visit me. I'm talking about
sure.
For real.
I appreciate you having me. It's an honor.
I'm so grateful. Shout out to Nina. Thank you, Nina, for helping me put this together.
Nina the GOAT.
Nina the GOAT, the boss lady.
Man, it ain't Nina in 99, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know the Nina is the new age. It's 99.
I'm telling her, I'm like, Nina, that ain't really original, you know what I'm saying? I like the 99 motherfucker. That's original, you know what I'm saying?
I've been saying it.
They gonna be like, 99, what they call you 99? You know what I'm saying?
Like an indictment.
Hey,
look.
sound like an indictment.
She make it sound like an indictment.
I feel like, bro, your first adult club you ever went to with me in China at the Figure 8. Am I lying?
Not the figure 8.
I'm talking about like
Oh my
this
God.
like 2006. I'm putting you down like you in 10th grade type stuff. Like
It
around
wasn't that Impala.
2005.
It wasn't an Impala motherfucker. What?
I wasn't even driving.
She
What
wasn't
is it,
even
Malibu?
driving. She didn't have.
What she doing?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like all of us young, but I just remember. Am I lying? That was like probably the first adult club we was in, and then we was like, dang, they gave us some
Oh, yeah,
liquor.
big grade. Ooh.
When they first, you know, come on now.
I think that was everybody's first adult club.
Before we got there. Oh, no. We got to end in that 9. I told you that shit sound like an indictment. No, that's not.
Look, when I come around and I be like, 99, what's going on? Folks be looking at me. They be
Like, who
riding her crazy.
They be turning
'Cause
their
they be
head.
like, and she be looking at them. She be like, man, don't mind him. That, bro, that's a real
I'm
story.
gonna say, yo,